I want you to think about your morning routine for just a second. You wake up, you go through the motions, you start your day feeling tired, maybe sluggish, without the vitality you once had. It's automatic. You've accepted it as normal. You're not thinking about changing it. You're just dealing with it. But what if I told you that Japanese men in their 70s and 80s follow a specific morning ritual, one that takes just 5 minutes, that restores the masculine energy and vitality they had decades ago? Not a complicated exercise program, not expensive supplements. A simple morning practice rooted in ancient Japanese wellness traditions that's been used for centuries. That's what today's video is all about. If you've been watching my channel, you know my approach. I don't recommend complicated routines. I don't push expensive treatments that require equipment. I focus on simple, practical rituals from cultures with exceptional longevity. Things that have worked for generations and continue working today. And the reason I focus on traditional practices is this: cultures with the longest living, most vital men have something to teach us. Japan has one of the highest life expectancies in the world, and Japanese men maintain vitality, strength, and function well into their 70s and 80s at rates far higher than Western men. This isn't genetics alone. It's lifestyle, it's daily practices, it's rituals that support hormones, circulation, and energy. Today I'm revealing this Japanese morning ritual, explaining exactly what it includes and why each element works, showing you the precise sequence used in traditional practice, and giving you the exact protocol Japanese men over 60 use to maintain masculine power and vitality. This ritual addresses what traditional Japanese medicine calls ki, or vital energy. It combines breathing, movement, and pressure point activation to move stagnant energy, improve circulation, and restore hormonal balance. Modern science now confirms these practices increase testosterone, improve blood flow, reduce stress hormones, and enhance nerve function. The ritual I'm talking about includes 3 elements: abdominal breathing, pelvic floor activation, and acupressure on specific points, all done in a specific sequence every morning. And before you dismiss this as too simple, let me show you what modern research has discovered about each element. I'm Dr. Elena Morrison, and in the next few minutes, I'm breaking down the science, the traditional practice, and the exact sequence that's helping Japanese men in their 70s maintain the vitality of men decades younger. Drop a comment right now. What city and country are you watching from? Seeing support from around the world motivates me to keep creating these videos for you. Now, hit subscribe so you don't miss future wellness practices. Here's what this Japanese ritual is, why it works, and exactly how to do it. First, let's talk about the philosophy behind this ritual in traditional Japanese wellness. In Japanese tradition, masculine vitality is governed by the flow of ki, or vital energy, through the body. When ki flows freely, especially through the lower abdomen and pelvic region called the HARA, you have abundant energy, strong function, and vitality. When ki becomes stagnant or blocked, you experience decline, weakness, and loss of power. The morning ritual was designed specifically to activate ki in the HARA, the body's power center, located just below the navel. This area governs not just physical strength, but also masculine vitality, willpower, and life force. Modern science has now identified why this works. The HARA corresponds anatomically to the lower abdominal region, where major blood vessels, nerve plexuses, and hormone-producing organs are located. Practices that activate this area improve circulation to the pelvic organs, stimulate the autonomic nervous system, and trigger hormonal responses. Let me break down each element of the ritual and what it does. Element number 1, HARA breathing, or abdominal breathing. This is the foundation of the ritual. You perform deep, controlled breathing that expands your lower abdomen, not your chest. This type of breathing has been practiced in Japan for centuries, in martial arts, meditation, and healing traditions. Here's what happens physiologically. Deep abdominal breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress hormones like cortisol that suppress testosterone. It increases oxygen delivery to tissues. It creates rhythmic pressure changes in the abdomen that massage internal organs and improve circulation to the pelvic region. Research shows deep breathing lowers cortisol by 20 to 30% within minutes. Lower cortisol means higher testosterone. One study found men who practiced deep breathing for 10 minutes daily increased their testosterone levels by 15% over 8 weeks. Deep breathing also stimulates the vagus nerve, the major nerve that controls the parasympathetic system. Vagal stimulation improves blood flow, enhances digestion, and supports hormone production. Here's the technique. Sit comfortably or stand with feet shoulder width apart. Place one hand on your lower abdomen, just below your navel. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 counts. As you breathe in, push your abdomen out. Your hand should move outward. Your chest should barely move. Hold for 2 counts. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 counts. As you exhale, draw your abdomen in. Your hand should move inward. Repeat for 10 breaths. Total time, 2 minutes. This activates your HARA, reduces stress, and prepares your body for the next elements. Element number 2, pelvic floor activation through standing squeezes. After the breathing, you perform a specific standing exercise that contracts and releases the pelvic floor muscles. In Japanese tradition, these muscles are part of the lower HARA and directly connected to masculine vitality. Modern science confirms this. The pelvic floor muscles, particularly the bulbocavernosus muscle, control function and firmness. Weak pelvic floor muscles are one of the primary causes of age-related decline. Strengthening them restores function. Research shows pelvic floor exercises improve function in 60 to 75% of men with mild to moderate concerns. One study found 12 weeks of daily pelvic floor training improved function scores by 40%. Here's the technique. Stand with feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. Contract your pelvic floor as if you're stopping urination midstream or lifting your pelvic muscles upward. Hold the contraction for 5 seconds. Breathe normally. Don't clench your buttocks or abs, just the pelvic floor. Release completely for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times. Total time, 2 minutes. This strengthens the muscles that control function and improves blood flow to the entire pelvic region. Element number 3, acupressure on kidney meridian points. The final element involves pressing specific acupressure points that traditional Japanese medicine associates with kidney energy and masculine vitality. The kidney meridian governs reproductive function, vitality, and lower body strength. The 2 most important points are kidney 1, located on the sole of the foot, and conception vessel 4, located on the lower abdomen. Pressing these points stimulates the kidney meridian and moves stagnant energy. Modern research shows acupressure increases local blood flow, releases endorphins, and may influence hormone levels. One study found acupressure on specific points increased testosterone and reduced cortisol in stressed men. Here's the technique. Sit comfortably. First, press kidney 1. This point is located on the sole of your foot, in the depression that forms when you curl your toes, about 1/3 of the way down from the base of your toes. Press firmly with your thumb for 30 seconds on each foot. You should feel a dull ache, not sharp pain. Next, press conception vessel 4. This point is located on your lower abdomen, about 4 finger widths below your navel. Press gently with your fingertips and massage in small circles for 30 seconds. This point directly stimulates the lower abdomen and pelvic organs. Total time, 1 minute. This completes the energy circuit and reinforces the effects of the breathing and muscle activation. Now here's why this complete ritual is so powerful when done in sequence every morning. The breathing reduces stress hormones and activates the parasympathetic system. The pelvic floor exercises strengthen the muscles that control function and improve local circulation. The acupressure stimulates specific meridians associated with vitality and hormone balance. Together, they create a synergistic effect. You're addressing multiple causes of age-related decline simultaneously: high stress hormones, weak pelvic muscles, poor circulation, and stagnant energy. This is why the ritual works even for men over 70 who haven't responded to other approaches. You're not targeting one mechanism. You're activating your body's natural systems comprehensively. The entire ritual takes 5 minutes. Breathing 2 minutes, pelvic exercises 2 minutes, acupressure 1 minute. Done first thing in the morning, before breakfast, every single day. Here's what men report after doing this Japanese ritual consistently for 3 to 4 weeks. Energy levels increase significantly. You wake up feeling more vital. You have sustained energy throughout the day. The afternoon fatigue that plagued you for years diminishes or disappears. Morning vitality returns. This is one of the clearest signs the ritual is working. Strong morning function indicates your hormones and circulation are improving. Function becomes more consistent and reliable. Your body responds the way it's supposed to. The unpredictability that caused anxiety disappears. Confidence returns naturally. When your body works properly, confidence in all situations comes back without effort. Physical strength improves. Many men report feeling stronger in their legs, core, and lower back. The HARA activation strengthens the entire power center of the body. Stress and anxiety decrease. The breathing and acupressure have cumulative calming effects. You feel more centered and less reactive to daily stressors. Let me tell you about Kenji. Kenji is 68, a second-generation Japanese American. 5 years ago, he noticed declining energy and vitality. His function became unreliable. He felt disconnected from the vitality he'd had his entire adult life. His uncle in Japan told him about this morning ritual. Kenji was skeptical. 5 minutes of breathing and exercises? How could that work? But he respected his uncle's wisdom and decided to try. He started performing the ritual every morning. 2 minutes of HARA breathing, 2 minutes of standing pelvic floor exercises, 1 minute of acupressure, every single morning without fail. The first week, he felt calmer and more centered, but nothing dramatic. By week 2, he noticed his morning vitality was returning. By week 4, his energy throughout the day had increased significantly. By week 8, his function had improved dramatically. He felt 20 years younger. Today, at 68, Kenji hasn't missed a single morning in 3 years. He says the ritual is the foundation of his vitality. His wife noticed the difference. His confidence returned. He feels connected to the power and energy of his younger years. Kenji's story is not unique. Thousands of Japanese men over 60 maintain exceptional vitality using practices like this every single day. Here's the complete 5-minute protocol you can start tomorrow morning. Perform this ritual first thing in the morning, ideally before eating or drinking anything except water. Your body is most receptive to these practices on an empty stomach. Step 1. HARA breathing. 2 minutes. 10 deep breaths. Breathe in for 4 counts, expanding your lower abdomen. Hold for 2 counts. Exhale for 6 counts, drawing abdomen in. Step 2. Standing pelvic floor exercises. 2 minutes. 10 contractions. Contract for 5 seconds as if stopping urination. Release for 5 seconds. Don't clench buttocks or abs. Just pelvic floor. Step 3. Acupressure. 1 minute total. Press kidney 1 on sole of each foot for 30 seconds each. Press and massage conception vessel 4 on lower abdomen for 30 seconds. Do this sequence every single morning. The effects are cumulative. The first week, you're establishing the habit and beginning to activate these systems. By week 3 to 4, most men notice real improvements. By week 8 to 12, the benefits become consistent and sustained. This is not a quick fix. This is a daily practice that becomes part of who you are. Here's what you need to know about safety and modifications. This ritual is safe for the vast majority of men. It's gentle, low impact, and based on practices used safely for centuries. However, there are a few considerations. First, if you have severe high blood pressure, check with your doctor before starting. Deep breathing is generally beneficial for blood pressure, but sudden changes should be monitored. Second, if you have recent abdominal or pelvic surgery, wait until fully healed before doing pelvic floor exercises. Consult your surgeon. Third, If pressing acupressure points causes sharp pain rather than dull pressure, use lighter pressure or skip that point. Acupressure should never be painful. Fourth, be consistent. Doing this ritual once or twice won't produce results. Daily practice for at least 8 weeks is necessary to see meaningful changes. Fifth, be patient. This is traditional wellness practice, not pharmaceutical intervention. Give your body time to respond and rebalance. For most men, this ritual is safe, effective, and transformative. Here's what I'm asking you to do starting tomorrow morning. Commit to this 5-minute Japanese ritual for 30 days. The first week, you're just learning the sequence and establishing the habit. By week 2, most men start noticing better energy and improved morning vitality. By week 4, the improvements become consistent. Your body adapts. The ritual becomes automatic. If this video helped you in any way, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It helps more men discover these traditional wellness practices. One ancient Japanese ritual, 5 minutes every morning, and your body handles the rest. Start tomorrow. See what happens in 30 days. Thanks for watching.